My name is Ellie Sanders, I'm 17 and I study German, history, sociology and the EPQ for my A-levels at Neath College. I'm a part of the college's Gifted and Talented Excellence programme, and that means that I have the option to do an EPQ rather than the Welsh back. I am the secretary of the Youth Climate Ambassadors for Wales, and as part of that group I had the opportunity to attend Glasgow to go to COP26 in person. On my first day I was on a panel it was a joint panel with Climate Cymru and Climate Scotland, and we were bringing young people's voices from devolved nations and talking about how Wales and Scotland can be leaders in fighting the climate and nature crises. And then on my second day I actually chaired the Youth Climate Ambassadors for Wales event in the Green Zone, which was a panel discussion between young people, the Future Generations Commissioner for Wales and Indigenous leaders. Hearing their stories, it made me really emotional actually, and it made me angry because if it wasn't for the fact that they were speakers at the Youth Climate Ambassadors for Wales Green Zone event, they wouldn't have had the opportunity to attend the conference, which means that they wouldn't have had their voices heard, and it's them who are on the front line facing the impacts of climate change. Just hearing their stories firsthand, it just made me realise how much of an impact us in the global West have on people's lives, like people's actual lives. Our actions as consumers have an impact on them. I think my biggest lesson was that everyone can do something. Personally, my next steps are going to be to make sure that I make small changes in my day-to-day life to support other people. For example, buying fair trade products where I can. I think in terms of COP, the agreements and pledges that have been made by different countries, they're very ambitious, which is good. It's just whether now that ambition really results in actual action. Wales as a whole, I think now we have a responsibility to be a real global player in the fight against climate change. There's scope for change everywhere across all institutions, including education, like here at college. And I think it's really important now that after COP26, these changes start to be implemented. If I could give one piece of advice to my peers, it would be that you can make a difference. Any action that you can take, like registering to vote or using some reusable products and thinking about what you're buying and consuming, I think if people are aware that that really does have an impact on other people's lives, I think maybe they'd be more inclined to make the right choice where they can.